Chat, I'm sorry for the wait. Twitch, I messed up on Twitch. On Twitch, it said Minecraft, so I had to fix it. Because last stream was a Minecraft stream. But, I'm a grind getting the trading cards. W stream so far, Double Trouble make a diss track. Oh yeah, Double Trouble made a diss track. Should we react to that before we... If someone can get me a link to it, I wanna react to Double Trouble's diss track. See, what if Double Trouble made a diss track on me? Here, how do I find Double Trouble's diss track? Because if I look up Double Trouble, I don't know which one of these is, them. But chat, I'd like to react to it before we make the trading cards. I think that would be fun. And then Mr. Beast had a video, I also wanna react to. It's Double Trouble, okay. Yeah, we'll react to this and then we'll start making the trading cards. Okay. 9-year-old makes a steak diss track. Bro, this is the most popular video. This is the most popular video. Maybe it's a banger. Maybe it's a banger. ATP just at this point just have a react channel. Well, my channel is basically a react channel. I mean, it's like Asmongold's channel. Like it's mostly reaction.
Steak, you're a scrambled egg. Bia! Joke! A basement dwelling.
So, chat, so far this is the best diss track I've ever heard. Bro, it only has 360p, it doesn't get higher quality. There's 51 comments.
With a life of an achievement that's forever out of reach. Everything is...
Are they holding every single comment? They are. This is so elegantly tough. Yo, wanna have a diss track petition? You make me... Chat, Double Trouble diss track. I'll make a Double Trouble diss track if she makes one on me.
Scripted, every freak out is a lie. You're a failed actor watching your dignity die. Anything for a click, anything for a cent. Licking your own
This doesn't even, like, chat. She's not even singing, she's just talking. This is a poem.
toes just to pay your mom's rent. There's no bottom to the barrel, no limit to the shame. A grown man selling his soul for a Roblox game.
Chat, are these bars? Are these bars, chat?
Rooting celeb kids, hunting for fame. Using little kids' status just to prop up your neck.
Did she look over at like a paper or something? Look, let me rewind that.
Hunting for fame.
She forgot what to say. She forgot what to say and looked to the side. I mean, honestly, it's not that bad for a 9-year-old. She's reading a script, yeah. I don't want to make fun of her. She's a 9-year-old. Not the worst diss track ever made, I'd say. Probably. There's probably a worse one out there. Top 10 rappers Eminem feared the diss. Yeah, she's the rapper Eminem was too afraid to diss. There's no rhymes. There were some rhymes. There were some rhymes in there, but the rhymes took too long. It took too long to get to the rhyme. Like, a rhyme should only have, like, 4 words before you get to the other word that rhymes with the word. When the cards, we're doing the cards now. Okay, chat, I'm gonna clip this. So, chat, let me do a little intro. Chat, today we're making YouTube trading cards, and we're doing it live. So, chat's gonna help. And we're doing this because I had a YouTube short. Chat, I had a YouTube short do, like, I mean, not crazy good, but, like, chat, pretty good. You know, 10 likes, 6 comments. Tough idea. Like, everyone loves the idea. Everyone loves the idea. So, I want Ben trading cards. Good idea, good idea. Tough idea. I collect tons of sports cards. This will be a tough idea. But I'm surprised it hasn't happened. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. So chat, what's the measurements for sports card? Chat, I'm thinking we have the YouTubers like at like the link at the bottom. We show like maybe the maybe they're like subscribers. Had an idea for a mod I could make where every night it spawns a wave of enemies. You have to kill something. Like Minecraft. Yeah, that would be cool. Shout out please, Ben. Are you subscribed? 2 by 5 by 3 by 5. Okay. Okay. I'm subbed. Shout out to Capybara. Wait, how do I say that? Capybaras, TBH, and CJB. You can clip that, and boom, there's your shout out. Yu-Gi-Oh cards will be better. Well, these are just collecting cards. Like, I feel like trading cards should just be for trading. I feel it's weird when they call it a trading card game, but then you can do more than trade. Come on, it's gonna be fire. Wait, what is everyone saying? The chat's actually going fast. I can't keep up with the chat. This is the first time this has happened. Okay. Yeah, let me pull up, like, modern baseball card. Because I don't even think I've actually seen a baseball card, like, close up. So, like this. So you have... I think that's the brand. I'm pretty sure Bowman... Is Bowman the brand? Or is it Topps? I thought Topps is the main brand. But, okay. So you got the brand here. You've got, like, a border. And then you have the person. You have their name. Oh, this is autographed. Chat, what I want to do... I want to have the YouTuber, like, in here. I want to have the YouTube logo with their name and sub count. And... I think we just have to start making one. There better be a Joe Butt card. There will be a Joe Butt card. Yeah, we can start with Joe Butt. We should make it into a full game. You can play with the cards. How do we do that, though? How do we do that? I don't know, like... We can make a simple game or something, but that would be cool. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so complicated. Yeah, 4K image. Does he have any 4K images? This is so, like... Ben signs a card? I would sign a card. If I made merch, I'm such a small YouTuber, if I made merch, it would be like a 1 of 1. Be 1 of 1. Wait. Joe Butt. I've been in the hills. That's the image we'll use. That's the image we'll use. Okay, so what if we make it... we should probably have a square image. Because then we can use YouTube profiles. And then it's in the middle of the card. And then... I guess we'll just test out stuff. This is a really, like, small thing. Here. Let's make a new one. Let's make it 25 by 35. And see if that's better or worse. Because it's going to be the same, it's just bigger, so it doesn't get all pixelated. Okay. There we go. That doesn't... It's a little bit pixelated, but I don't think there's any non-pixelated images. And then it would look like this in real life. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the best card game. I agree with you. I've never played it, but I think just the sheer amount of people that like it. I think Moist Critical plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Have you ever watched BFDI? I haven't. I've never watched BFDI. Is it good? It seems like kind of cringe. I've been in the hills. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh is complicated. Yu-Gi-Oh back then was different and simple. Oh, was it? Okay. Yeah, let's have it in the middle. Cause I think I want a border. Maybe we can have some full arts. I want it to be like Pokemon. I think Pokemon has the best cards. Like, you can tell that a card is there just by, like, looking at the card. It'll be a full art, like, the whole card will be the person. So, here. What's, like, the Pokemon fonts? Pokemon card. Okay, the Pokemon card text. What's the Pokemon card text? I kind of like that. It's not Pokemon font. Yeah, it's not. That's the font for the Pokemon logo. Is it this? Let's look up this. But I don't know. That one doesn't look that good. What's the one people usually use for, like, captions? And it looks like... What's, like, the most basic font? It looks like the most basic font, but then it has a border. What is... Why is it so small? Why does it start at, like... I don't like that, chat. Normally I use Anton font, but I don't know if Anton would look good. Yeah. This is what I use for thumbnails. I usually do this. I usually do like this font, and then I'll make it white with a black border. That doesn't look too bad. I feel like that doesn't look professional, though. Ben, you should play Skylanders. Well, Skylanders used to be my favorite game. I think we might still have... We had, like, so many of them. Because my neighbor had them, and he didn't play it, because he was like a man. He was an adult. So he gave us, like, all these Skylanders. This looks so awful. Well, all we have is this. Yeah, we need a better font. Hey, what's the font? Royal Pair uses it for his captions. A lot of people use this font. I'm pretty sure Royal Pair uses it for his captions. I think it's like the default Google Docs font, but then with a border. Yeah. He uses it for his captions, and, yeah. I'll ask ChatGPT if we can find it. What font is this? Nobody plays Skylanders anymore? Yeah, it's kind of sad. They're, like, expensive to produce. There's no, like... I'm surprised there's no companies that made something like Skylanders. Like, I feel like... Steam... If Steam, like, made, like, a Steam portal, like how Skylanders had the portal, they could make that and then have some, like, characters. Then the top games, they get to make, like, a figurine, and then the figurine is, like, what a Skylander is, and then you put it on the Steam portal, and they have a bunch of games that, like, work with it. I think they could do that. Arial Rounded MT Bold. Is that an actual font? Oh, it is. Okay, here. Let me download this. Please fill out this. FHGFA. There we go. I'll save it to downloads. And then we load the font. Wait, it was already in there. Wait, no, it isn't. Open. that doesn't... Here. Something's up with this. This looks weird. Here. Maybe we make it a little bit more? Oh, something looks wrong. This looks wrong. Maybe it might just be because it's massive. I think we just have to work on the rest of the card, and then it should look at least a little bit better here. Do we just have normal aerial? The image corners not being rounded? Yeah, oh, okay, yeah. I don't think I can do that in Photopea. But, like, they'd be rounded if they made a real card. Sure, well, yeah, this looks super basic. We can get this one. Montserrat. Does Photopea already have that? It doesn't. Unless I spelled that wrong. Oh, Montserrat. I think they did already have that. Okay, chat, let's test this. Here. Okay, this looks really weird. I think that might be the stroke. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. And then look, we gotta do his full name, because that's the name of his channel. Or maybe we can just have Joe Butt. We can have it say Joe Butt, and then, yeah. That's a little too much. So what if we do this, and then... So we have this, and then we have at Joe Bartolosi. Oh, maybe we have... Do we just have all this? Well, I have view stats on. How do I turn off view stats? Can I turn off all of it? How do I disable, like, my plugins? I don't want to, like, fully get rid of it. Here. I'm gonna take... I'm gonna save this, because this is an actual profile picture. And then we're gonna... Why is that taking so long to download? And then at the bottom will be, like... It'll be at Joe Bartolosi, like all the stuff. Okay, this, I don't know what I did. This is what I wanted to save. No, I don't want an HTML. I just want this picture. Maybe I'll just screenshot this and then get rid of the black. Okay. This doesn't look bad. Okay, and then we get rid of the border. Oh, it wants to do this. Okay. See, this is why I wanted to just get the square. I mean, we could make the background... Here, what if we make the whole background this color? Okay, this... does not look good. Here, what if I just try to fix... Here. What if I just don't save this as an HTML file? What if I save it as... Does that fix it? That saved immediately. I'm not saving the link. I'm saving his profile picture. Bro, this is so dumb. I'm gonna crash out. Was the Minecraft skin I made W? It was very good. I'm gonna start using that skin. I'm not trying to save it as a webpage. Chat, how do I save his profile picture? Is it possible? Oh, save image as. Do I have to do that? It's not even giving me that option. I think I have to do... What if I do this? I go to Joe Bartolozzi Shorts. Okay, he doesn't have it featured on that page. Okay, Joe Bart Games. Yeah, okay, he has it here. And then I save image as. And then it'll save it. And it'll work. It worked. Chat. This is making me want to go to the hills. Okay. We got it. Finally. After YouTube being real weird. Wait, this is Joe Bart Games. Yeah, okay. And then we're gonna do at Joe Bartolozzi, that many subscribers, and then we'll have to have as of, because subscribers change. Yeah, maybe we... How bad does it look if we fully scrunch this in? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's not fully in. Why is this being so finicky? Did I rotate it? That squishes it. I mean, honestly, the squish look isn't too bad. Okay, we got this. Joe Bartolozzi, 4 million subscribers. Well, this is... Chat, if Joe Bart, like, imagine Joe Bart, like, just watches the stream. He'd be pretty confused. How old is this guy? Joe Bart? I'm not sure how old he is. I think he's like 20-something. He's pretty young. Your opinions on Eminem? He sounds like a robot. That's my opinion on Eminem. He's not a good rapper. I'd take Drake over Eminem. I'm a Kendrick fan. Okay, Joe Bartolozzi, 4 million subscribers. I do like this font. This font looks better when it's small. But I like it. So 4 million subscribers. Oh, as of... Wait, no. We need the as of. We don't need to make another one. We can just... As of... What's the date? My mic's in the way. 1/25/2026. I moved my mic back here. I'll move it forward. Okay, there we go. Yeah, how bad does this look? Oh, that looks good. I like that. And then what else do we do? Is that all we have on that? Now, would you say that to his face? No, because then he would make a diss track on me. But that's the reason. I believe that. I fully believe that, and if he wouldn't make that a diss track about me, I would say that. But a lot of people like him, so he's doing something right. He'll make a diss track, and people like his music for some reason, so... Okay, chat. But we need... Here. If this is all we're gonna have... No, we gotta have more. We gotta have more. Here. What if we have the YouTube logo? What if we call them, like, content cards? And then we also have, like, Twitch and stuff. Because then we can have his Twitch followers, too. Okay, so we get the YouTube logo. Why does it automatically put objects behind the background? That's so dumb. Okay. So, here. Let's put it where we want it, and then we move the text. Okay. Here, if we have Twitch, we'll have the as of be lower then. What is this Drewski ad? Oh, he's live right now. Okay, he has 2.6 million followers on Twitch. That's crazy. Here, we'll do the Twitch. We'll add the Twitch.tv part to it. Because that's what all the Twitch streamers do. They always have the Twitch.tv part. Okay. I want this. Copy. Paste. Twitch.tv/Joe Bartolozzi. Look, I don't like what it did there. It like slightly shifted it. 2.6 million followers. Okay. And then we get the Twitch logo. You don't even have notifications on Joe Bud's channel? But I'm not even followed to Joe Bud's Twitch channel. Oh, I don't have notifications on his YouTube channel. I don't watch YouTube on my phone. All the like, there's no reason to have notifications. I watch YouTube on TV. Think I'm gonna get notifications on my TV? My TV is gonna like buzz off? No. Does this look right? The Twitch logo here. We need a Twitch logo with soft edges. Is this the one? Do they not have a Twitch logo with soft edges that isn't 3D? This is 3D. With soft edges. Okay, this. But why is it... Does it not exist? I guess we're doing this one. It just looks worse. The game You vs. Homer on Roblox is peak. I bet it is. Oh, and also TikTok. Joba is known for like his TikTok. Oh, it's not even linked. I guess he must not be known for it anymore. Okay, so let's put this here. And then let's get the as of. And we'll have that at the very bottom. Wait, so yeah, these could be like rookie cards. I'm thinking, chat, if this was successful, we could have like a niche pack of like up and coming creators, and then those could be like rookie cards. Okay. And there we go. Here, we still want to have a border, so. Let's do that. Okay. We gotta fix this. This looks bad. Like the top. I have 13 subs, do I count? No, you don't count. 25 Twitch followers, but 13 subs? Okay, that's pretty impressive. How often do you stream on Twitch? That's something. You might be up and coming. Normally up and coming Twitch streamers, though, are like... I don't know. Let's do a box around his name. I don't want to change it, I just want to move it. Is it gonna let me? It's not gonna let me. What if I turn off transform controls? No, then I just can't interact with it. Okay. Yeah, this box isn't centered. No. I can't. I'm moving my mouse out and it's okay. No, what? I'm not even holding my mouse down and it's doing this. Okay. Chat, this looks not that good. Yeah. Baseball card. I want to see the actual card, not a pack. Okay. See, like this, they've got a border. Some of these are full arts, but, his name's actually at the bottom on this one. Is he more at the... He's not more at the top, though. I guess this is kind of a full art, too. What if we do a full art? Does that look good? For the bottom wouldn't look good. Ray and Mackay retired McDonald's logo? What? I gotta film a vid for my YouTube group? What's your YouTube group? Not anymore, Rip, but I'm working on YouTube now. Okay. Congratulations. I can't name a baseball player. I can name Jackie Robinson. And... yeah, that's the only one I can name. Who's the one? Oh, Mickey Mantle. I know him. I can name more for like any other sport, but I don't like baseball. It's pretty boring. It's the most boring one. Like, people don't watch baseball on TV as much. I mean, some people do, but like football and basketball and soccer are way more fun to watch. Even like tennis and stuff, I think is more fun to watch than baseball, because tennis is always moving. Baseball is the hardest sport. You need spectacular aim. Yeah, but it takes so long. Like, you miss so many times because you need spectacular aim. It's not as fun to watch. Okay. Chat, this looks... I don't think this looks that bad. Is there a way to round edges? Here, let me look on YouTube. On Photo P. How do you... I feel like there's probably an easy way to do this. But it probably doesn't round like this. It probably doesn't round this. It probably rounds like the background. Skip.
Alright, today we're going to need to do is to...
I'm not listening to this guy's voice. Rectangle. And then corner radius. And then you go What? Let me speed this up. Okay. So we do rectangle. Oh, we do 100. That... It didn't give this a 100. Okay. Here, I think I know what we have to do. Okay, I didn't mean to do all that. Why did it select things I didn't select? This is rage bait. Here, I'm just gonna do this. I'll round the corners later. I'm gonna export this as... Here, I'll make a... Joe Butt content card. Content card is a good name because then you can't be like sued by YouTube. Because like if we call them YouTube cards, like this isn't official YouTube stuff. But content cards, content isn't like... Content is the same thing as like social media, which like... There's not an actual social media platform called social media. Okay. Content cards. And then we move this here. Why can't I pin to quick access? Okay. And there we go. So now I'm also gonna save this as a save as PSD. So now I can open it up in Photopea anytime. What am I calling this? Content card base. Okay. You gotta respect Rockstar working on GTA 6 so well. You gotta respect them not working on GTA 6 when everyone, like, they must have a lot of, how are they still, like, how is it still not done? Like, there's like a building that costs less than GTA 6 that was built in 10 years. It cost like $2 billion. It was built in 10 years. But no, I think it cost more. It cost like $2.5 billion. And it was built in 10 years and it was done. But GTA 6 cost $2 billion. Still not done. It's been like what, like 12, 13 years? It's been delayed for like, how many times has GTA 6 been delayed? Like 2 or 3 times. Twice, okay. November 19th, 2026. Bro, they moved it more than a year. You know what else is massive? Have you seen the graphics on the map? It's gonna be massive. You know what else is massive? I do know. They should have the low tape of fate to GTA 6. Bro, GTA 6 is gonna have a bunch of like meme references. And then they're gonna be so old, no one remembers them. That's how we do the meme reset. If GTA 6 has a bunch of old references that aren't, like, relevant anymore... Here, how do I save this as an image? I forget what I was saying, but... They'll have a bunch of memes that aren't relevant anymore. And then they're gonna bring them back. It's gonna be the great meme reset. Done by Rockstar Games. Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful to make sure that none of these, still say Joe Butt on them. Yeah, what if I just make it slightly smaller? And then get rid of this. There we go. Mr. Beast doesn't really post on other things, does he? He posts a lot on TikTok. But yeah, he's famous everywhere. This is like the final boss of Mr. Beast images. There was a time everyone was using this in YouTube commentary videos on Mr. Beast. Especially, what's his name? More Pegasus? All his videos are the same. They're literally all exactly the same. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. 100 viewers left. It's over, it's over. He's a fraud. The end. It's over, it's over. Most critical. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. It's not over. Your career should be over, but it's not over. The Mizkif situation just got worse? I don't think it did. I think it got better. The only one still caring about the Mizkif situation is you. These people only watch this video because it came from you. And they forgot about the situation. Okay. But let's see. This guy made so many videos on Mr. Beast. It just wouldn't stop. And they're all the same. They're all just, like, every so often there'll be one that's actually, like, original, and it looks bad. But it's just, like, it's just an image of Mr. Beast, and then he is over. It's done. Finally over. He's done. It's over. Finally sued. It's over. Caught again. Trash. It's over. Finally caught. Finally ends. He's over. Is it repeating videos or not? I can't tell if it's repeating videos. But yeah. Yeah, Mr. Beast. Let's get his subs, because he's almost, what? He's been trying to get half a billion subscribers for so long. I don't know if he's gonna hit it. There might just not be enough people with YouTube. I think that's the problem. That's the problem. Like, now Mr. Beast is running out of, like, people with YouTube to even make videos. Or to even get subscribers. Because what? How many people do you think actually watch YouTube? Like, the biggest videos on YouTube haven't been seen by anyone. Haven't been seen by everyone. Like, the biggest video is, like, Baby Shark with, like, billions of views, but it's just because people watch it. Is it at Mr. Beast? Okay, it is. It used to be Mr. Beast 6000. Only OGs remember Mr. Beast 6000. Is it? It might have been 6001. He should bring back that outro. Okay. He's like 100 times more subscribers than Joe Bart. And Joe Bart is still more fun to watch than him. So I think we should just do YouTube. Probably. Maybe Twitter. I show speed streams are so boring now. Joe my goat. YouTube loves red text and white text on their thumbnails. Does it? Yeah, it does. Joe my goat. Yeah. Well, everyone loves Joe Bart. I feel like Joe Bart is more popular than Mr. Beast or something. How many followers? Okay, 33.8 million followers, and Twitter is so much smaller, so that's actually crazy. I'll do that. I'll do that. Should we do multiple social medias for every single one? At Mr. Beast. This isn't Twitch, by the way. I don't think anyone has 33.8 million followers on Twitch. Is there anyone with that many? Because if there is, like... What's Kai at? Let me pull up Twitch. How many followers does Kai have? Because he had 1 million subscribers during Mafiathon. Oh, wait. I looked up why did I look up followers? Kai Cement. 20 million. So, yeah. He probably has the most. I bet he has the most. Next Arc Raider stream? I don't even have the game. I played it when it's free. If someone gifts it to me, I'll play it. Minimum, I'll do 3 streams if someone gives it to me. X. Well, why did Elon Musk have to change it to X? It's so dumb. Should've just kept it as Twitter. Does it still play the tweet sound? Oh wait, chat. This image isn't cursed at all. I just realized I never found a Mr. Beast image. Oh, I did find a Mr. Beast image. I just didn't use it. Mr. Beast. Chat, what's that one song where it's like, Mr. Beast, give me some money? Everyone was using it on like YouTube Shorts. Okay, let's play it. Play Roblox R6 then? That's not a game, that's just a type of like avatar.
Give me some money, give me some money, give me some money, give me some money, give me some money.
Yeah, how do I loop it? Chat, how do I loop it? How do I loop it? I want to have it in the background. That's not the original? Original. Yeah, let's do 1 hour.
Mr. Beast, give me some money, give me some money.
Okay, there we go. So now we can just have that in the background. A kid sung it? Well, isn't this a kid? This looks like a kid. Here, Mr. Beast. We can still do this one, but... Yeah, you know what? We could do a Fallout. We can make it a Fallout card. He looks kind of fat, but doesn't matter. He's grinding the subs. So how do I fill this in? Can I just do this? Layer is not edible? Why? Why is it not edible? It shouldn't be. I don't have it locked. Oh, can I fill it? I can't. Why is there a limited thing? Why is there a limited amount of colors I can fill it with? Okay, I do this. Okay.
Mr. Beast, give me some money.
Wait, can I just, like... Oh, I hate when it does this. I feel like it should be smart enough. Select subject.
Mr. Beast, give me some money.
Okay. I just watched an ad.
He's got more.
Wait, it already did it.
He's trying to figure out how to hit.
Okay. A 9-year-old sung it? What 9-year-old sounds like this, though? I feel like this is the guy that sung it. Maybe he didn't make the... Maybe he didn't make the original lyrics.
Right
like,
now.
this guy looks like he made it.
Alliance.
I am muting you! Okay, here, let me go to the basement, so now you guys can't see the ad. Chat, after I make this Mr. Beast card, I wanna, wait. Okay, wait, sorry, you guys can't see this. How do I, like, select everything but Mr. Beast? Because it's selecting the wrong stuff. I wanna get him... See, like, it's not even doing anything. I could delete him. How do I separate him? Oh, here I did. He just copied the kid, but he sung it better. There's a reason he's popular and the kid isn't. Okay, and then... Well, why is it... I hate when it does this. And I didn't even... I was not even selecting him and it did that. I'm clicking Control Z and it's not working. Okay. Okay, yeah. We'll just do that, Keller. Yeah. And then we'll do like a gradient. Wait, can you do gradients on here? I'm 90% sure you can. We could do this though. This doesn't look too bad. What if I make... Here. Should've just done that. Why can't I select all these? Since these are all text, I wish I could just color them all. But here, what if I do this? What if I make this white with like a slight stroke? Why does it do this? Why is it 6.7? I wish the border would like scale with chat, on this, the border doesn't, like, scale with how big the text... It's, like, the actual size of the text. No, it doesn't scale with the size. It just is always, like... stroke at 3 is, like... the same, whether it's this or if it's this. But then 1 is like that. Yeah, I'll just do that. Sure. Okay. And then save. Contact card. Here. Mr. Beast. Contact card. Okay. Wait, do we have the contact card base in there? We do, it just didn't show up. I hate when it does that. Okay. then chat. There was something I wanted to react to. I kind of forget what it was. Give me a second. Okay. Remember Sniper Wolf? She basically lost everything. The 12-year-old kid who quit school for Fortnite and $1 versus $1 billion futuristic tech. Chat, I think this is the one I want to watch. I mean, maybe we watch multiple, but this is the main one. And then, chat, I'll turn this into a video. Chat, the 12-year-old kid who quit school for Fortnite. Chat, lock in.
You read that title right.
As Joe Biden would say.
A 12-year-old dropped out of middle school so that he can pursue Fortnite full-time. And the craziest part, his parents are like totally on board with this. Now, there is a lot to the story, and honestly, some
I do not believe this.
people might even agree with him and say that this
It has
is
to be
actually
clickbait,
the
chat.
right move for him to make. I'll explain why throughout this video, and trust me, there are surprisingly some genuinely solid arguments on both sides here. But to explain why that's the case,
But you
let's
can't just quit school. This kid looks like he's 7. Look at this kid. He can't quit school. Like, that's just not legal. You can't quit school at, like, this kid's age. Look, it's showing up at the preview, but then I can't. Okay. See, look at this kid. He's got to be like. Okay, he's 12. This looks way younger than 12. This looks like 7, but you can't quit school at 12. I think maybe in high school, like, you can quit if you do like a test, but like.
And trust me, there are surprisingly some genuinely solid arguments
cooked.
on both sides here. But to explain why that's the case, let's just start by talking about who this kid actually is and how he even made it to this point. His name is Taro. He's 12 years old when all of this happens, from Japan, and he has over 230,000 subscribers on YouTube. Now, normally when you hear about some
Okay, so he's gonna be a YouTuber. He's not gonna pursue Fortnite. He's gonna pursue YouTube.
kid who wants
You can't just, like, play Fortnite. Like, no one plays games and just makes money. Like, people who are like, you can make money from playing video games now, but only if you're making YouTube content. If you're not making YouTube content, playing games is, like, a waste of your time. Well, I mean, it can be fun. There's a lot of things that will waste your time. It can be a hobby, but, like, if you're not making content, or if you're not really good at the game, like, insanely good, like, esports level, you're basically wasting your time.
to drop
This just said who quit school for Fortnite. He's gonna quit school for YouTube.
out and go pro in gaming, you roll your eyes because, like, you know, sure, buddy, we've all won a few games in our time. But this kid,
Yeah.
he's actually legit. Get this. He started playing video games when he was 3 years old. By the time he was just
That cannot be good for you, bro. Start playing games at 3 years old.
5, he was hooked on Fortnite. And by his second year of elementary school, so we're talking like 7 or 8 years old here, his parents claim he was already beating pros. Like, what? At 5 years old, I was just
His parents claim. Do his parents even know who any of the pros are? Can the parents name me like 5 Fortnite pros?
learning the alphabet. Meanwhile, this kid's out here cranking 90s on professional players. Then at age 10, he
That is still
hit
impressive.
rank 1 on the entire Asia solo leaderboard and
That's crazy.
23rd globally in Fortnite's Unreal ranked tier. That's not just like pretty good for his age, that is genuinely elite. He's currently signed to an actual esports
That's unreal.
organization called Edge, and apparently a pro Fortnite player was once
Bro, he signed? You're 12 years old and you're signed to a Fortnite group? Okay, this kid, I take it back. He should pursue Fortnite.
so impressed by him that he personally reached out to the family and told them he'd never seen anyone that young with that level of talent. That pro is apparently the one who encouraged
How is this kid not, like, how does no one know about this? Am I the only one who doesn't know about this?
Taro to start his own YouTube channel back in 2020. So that
Yeah.
leads us to February 8th, 2025, when Taro posts on X announcing that after graduating
Bro, translate it. I can't read this.
elementary school, he will not be attending middle school. The post is obviously in Japanese, but it
Yeah, but how do you do that? You can't just not attend middle school. Especially in China. This kid's in China, right? Said something about Asia. Most Asian countries, I don't think you can just not go to school.
translates to
But you should always go to school, even if you're not gonna, like, use the things you learn. I think you still like get experiences from school that you're not gonna learn anywhere else.
After graduating elementary school, I have decided not to attend middle school. This is the result of a year of discussions between my parents.
No kid speaks like this. Bro. No kid speaks like this.
Myself, and my school. In
This is how people in Asia talk? After graduating elementary school, I've decided not to attend middle school. This is my result of a year of discussion between my parents. Maybe it's just translation. It's probably just translation.
order to create a lifestyle where I can seriously pursue both competitive Fortnite and YouTube.
I can seriously pursue both competitive Fortnite and YouTube, while still ensuring enough time for my sleep, exercise, and studying. Who says studying, pursue, ensuring, like any of this?
YouTube while still
This is
ensuring
weird and dumb. How so?
enough time for sleep, exercise, and studying. Now, after he posted this, the internet absolutely lost it. His post reached over 35 million people, mostly in Japan, where he's popular, of course.
This
and
is weird. How do you can't just not go to middle school, can you?
some people were genuinely
You should
hyping
still do school and stuff? Yeah, even if you're not gonna use anything from school, you should still go to school. Like, I feel like everyone, all these people on Twitch, all these people, Joe Butt, Cinder, whoever that is, Mog Swamp, these are random people. These aren't like popular people, but I bet they all went to school. And I bet that's why they're all successful. Like, you're not gonna be successful if you don't go to school, cause you
him up,
like
saying
chat.
things like, I know
Ludwig said this. Ludwig said this. I heard this from Ludwig. I'm pretty sure it was Ludwig. I always say it's Ludwig. I don't know if it actually was, but some streamer said this. You should wait to like make content until you're older. I mean, I make content when I'm young, so I'm kind of hypocritical, but you should wait until you're younger older, because you're gonna have more life experiences and more stuff to like pull back on. This kid didn't do anything in life. Like, he has to be insane at Fortnite. Even if he's insane at Fortnite, school is still like good for you. Like, he's not gonna have any friends if he doesn't go to school.
it's a unique path, but I think it's great. And another person said, you only live once.
Because, like, the main way people meet people is at school and work. But this kid's job is, like, YouTube. You're not gonna meet people on YouTube except for, like, maybe if you're collabing with people. But those people usually aren't friends. Like, if you collab with Ninja, that doesn't make you friends with Ninja.
I'm rooting for you. But on the other hand, a lot more people did not see it this way. Like this guy
Okay, yeah.
said, think about what's more important, games or life. Then there's this person who said, if you're
Life. He's gonna make games his life, though.
not smart enough to manage YouTube while still going to school, then you should actually study
Okay, this is not a good point. I mean, this isn't a bad point, but, like, I agree with this person. But this isn't a very good point. But, like, no one's saying what I'm saying.
properly
Well, let me get through all of them.
and go get a normal, stable job. At this rate,
You shouldn't get a normal, stable job, but, like, if you're making way more money, why get a job? This should be your job. But you don't need to, like, why are you quitting?
if you don't go to school, you'll just
You're 12 years old. You should not quit school. You should, I think it should be a legal requirement. And I'm pretty sure it is a legal requirement to, like, finish middle school.
becoming a YouTuber who teaches people what happens when you don't go to school. And honestly, as someone who is in college while making this video right now,
Yeah.
I kind of agree. Now, speaking of education and taking
Because you're gonna learn stuff at college. Like, even if you never use anything from your college degree, I feel like most people, like, you're still gonna meet people and stuff at college.
bets on your future, let's talk about a really smart decision that a lot of people money
Sponsorship.
That's what I love.
Yeah, I don't care about banking apps. I don't think any of you guys have any money to spend. And if you do have money to spend, donate it on Twitch. No, I'm just
Helping out. And honestly,
joking.
It's not as dumb as you might think
But don't use these banking apps. Just use an actual bank.
at first. He explained that if he went to middle school, he'd have only about 4 hours a day to practice Fortnite
Yeah, 4 hours a day is a lot.
after classes. And according to him,
Is that not enough?
4 hours just is not enough to compete at the highest level. When he was interviewed by a Japanese
But it probably is enough to like be a YouTuber. And there's a bunch of Fortnite athletes. I think they all still did school. Like, this kid is acting like if he goes to school, his entire career is ruined. which is like, it's kind of the opposite.
Japanese news outlets.
His YouTube career might even do better if he goes to school, because he's gonna have more experiences.
He said
He's gonna have more friends, he's gonna be funnier.
the top tournament players are all stronger than me. They keep getting better by playing every day. After watching them catch up to me and pass me, I realized I couldn't keep up until I was practicing 10 hours a day. Which
Is there no limit? I feel like once you get the best at Fortnite, you don't really get better. You get the best to your physical abilities, and it declines after that.
you know, I understand that, but at the same time, none of the top Fortnite players are 12 years old. You
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
have time. And his dad went even harder in the same interview where he said traditional athletes train about 5 hours a day, but in gaming, players can train for 13 to 14
Yeah, but then you weigh like 5,000 pounds.
hours. Top contenders on the Asia server.
Bro, the esports professionals are always, like, disgusting looking. They're always either, like, XQC levels, like, they're always super skinny or super fat.
Usually practiced.
I don't think there's any in between. Let me look up, like, esports professionals. None of them, like, look good. Like, YouTubers, I think... See, like, look at these guys. Look at these guys. Look at them. These guys look brainless. They look mindless. I would not want to be an esports professional. Bro, just pursue YouTube. He's famous on YouTube. Just be famous on YouTube. YouTube is more... I think YouTube probably can make more money than esports.
10 to 12 hours daily, and they have done that consistently
Unless you're at the very top, which he's trying to be at the very top, so...
for 5 or 6 years. If he had to go to school every day, he would be exhausted after
Bro, I go to school. I don't like school, but, like, you still need to go to school.
class. And this part is just insane to me because I don't think I've ever heard of a parent
I think I have a good... I'm a student. I don't like going to school, but you should still go to school. Like, this is just dumb.
who actually wants their child to play video games for 14 hours in a day. I mean, this has to be so unhealthy for everyone involved, no
Yeah, I guarantee the parents are taking the cut.
matter how old
This is definitely some Viance World situation.
you are. Now, before you write off his parents as completely delusional idiots, here's where things get really interesting. The parents
No, I agree. They're completely delusional idiots.
aren't uneducated people at all. Taro's dad graduated from Tokyo University's law school, which is basically like the Harvard of Japan. The family used to live in a
So that makes him more credible, but that doesn't mean he has a good point.
tower apartment in one of Tokyo's
Maybe his son's making more I think his son's making more money than him. And that's why he wants him to do this.
best
But they can't be healthy.
neighborhoods before moving to a smaller town. So we're talking about highly educated, wealthy parents who discussed this decision with Taro for an entire year before going
That's not a good point, though. That's just credible.
public with it. They claim he still sleeps 10 hours a day, exercises regularly, and continues studying
Does he, though? Of course they would claim that, to, like, get him out of school, but is that true?
privately. His parents say they're basing his studies on his interests, as they doubt that what's taught in middle schools currently is really useful in this day and age. I guess
Yeah, but meeting people and, like, having experiences in the class is useful in this day and age.
it's
And it always will be.
just unclear what that actually looks like, especially if he's spending 10 hours a day gaming. There's only so much time in a day, you know? But honestly, I do kind of get where they're coming from. A lot of what schools teach nowadays is pretty irrelevant. But here's where the dad
No, I feel like not. I disagree. I think history, we probably won't use much of history, but I think some people will. There's a lot of careers that would use that. Math, I think math is super useless, but, math is like, you'll still use, I mean, you need to know math because you just need to know math, cause, like, that's kind of dumb, but English, I feel like you're gonna have to read. You do need to read. Reading is like, a robot could read to you, but, like, it's still easier if you read yourself, and then, like, art, you don't need art, but art is still, like, good. Gym is important, and I feel like those are the core subjects. So I guess math and history, like, you won't use, but everything else I feel like you still use.
dad's logic does start to get a little concerning. And this is insane, because to prove how talented and focused his son is, the dad told this story in an interview. Now,
Like, chat, I go to school. I don't enjoy, school's not terrible, but I don't enjoy school. Like, there's like more fun things to do than school, but it's still important to do.
Translated to English, he essentially said
Like,
this.
there's a reason. I feel like school is like kind of going downhill, but there's a reason you do things.
What
You
really
don't just
made
make like everyone go to school for no reason.
me think wow was when he was in 2nd grade and played for 28 hours straight.
Yeah, I think WoW too, but not in a good way.
He started at 10 a.m., was still playing when I went to bed, and when I woke up, he was still playing. So I thought,
This kid is incredible, incredibly unhealthy. 28 hours? You're cooked. Bro, the parents said he was sleeping 10 hours a night. How are you sleeping 10 hours a night when a full day goes by and you haven't slept a single minute? They're just lying now.
this kid is incredible. Because it was during COVID and there was no school, I figured it was okay once in a while and didn't stop him. And he just kept going until 2 p.m. the next day. He even forgot to go to the bathroom and ended up peeing a little.
We did not need to know that. That is unhealthy. You cannot say that playing for 28 hours, not even using the bathroom, is healthy.
The dad told this story proudly, like this was evidence of his son's exceptional concentration. Sir, your 7-year-old just wet himself because he couldn't stop playing Fortnite for over a day. That is so concerning. Why are you happy about that?
Yeah, okay. The dad is a delusional idiot. As this guy said, this guy gave me that term.
Maybe things just
I'm gonna keep using that term.
got lost in translation here, but based on my research, and I took a lot of time researching this stuff, it seems like he was genuinely proud about this. Now anyways, let's talk about the legal situation.
I would not be proud about this. Maybe that's like, bro, your son stayed up 28 hours and didn't use the bathroom. Why are you happy?
Here because this is where things get complicated since it's actually technically illegal for him to be doing this. In Japan,
Okay. That's what I was saying. You can't, you just can't go to, you can't just not go to school.
education is compulsory through middle school. That's 9 years total, meaning you legally have to go. There's also no
Yeah.
formal homeschooling system. No
Just
way-
go through middle school. Middle school's like 3 years. How many skills are you gonna lose in middle school in 3 years if you're still also playing 4 hours a day? 4 hours a day is still crazy, and you're not losing your skills, you're gaining more.
to just opt out and say I'm done. So
And
technically
12 isn't the height of your abilities. I think the height of your abilities is like 18.
speaking here, Taro's
How old is like Peterbot and Booga? Those guys are like high school age, like 18 when they were at their prime. So this kid's not even at his prime. He'll be at his prime like once he'll have years that he doesn't have to go to school.
parents aren't allowed to be doing this legally. In practice, Japan rarely prosecutes parents
Yeah.
for something like this, but obviously in a place like Japan, the social consequences are massive. Japan values education and
He's not gonna have any friends.
conformity like crazy, so doing something like this and dropping out of middle school to play video games is basically unheard of. Some people pointed out that Taro isn't technically the first kid to do this. The last documented case of this that I could find was in 2019 when a YouTuber named Yutabon went viral for quitting school in 3rd grade to become a full-time content creator. But
Yeah, that's dumb. You quit school in 3rd grade. What if you lose your skills? Like, what if it was a fluke? How are you doing this? I feel like you just can't do this.
as of 2024, Yutabon has since gone back to school, so
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
make of that what you will. Now, let's get into the real
That's smart.
question
I forget, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but
everyone's thinking. Is this actually a smart move? Like, forget the moral debate for a second. Purely from a strategic standpoint, considering this kid's position in life, does this make sense? And look,
no, it doesn't. If it made sense, there wouldn't be a video about it.
I'm not going to pretend esports isn't legitimate. The 2019
It's legitimate, but it isn't legitimate for like a 12-year-old. You're not even allowed to play like professional Fortnite if you're under 12, right?
Fortnite World Cup had a $30 million
I mean, no one cares about that, but
prize pool. At age 16, we all remember when Booga won $3
yeah, but like age 16, you'll be out of middle school. He'll have had 2 years of no school because he can quit after he finishes middle school. I think if he does that, I mean, he should still do high school, but middle school is still necessary, like fully 100% necessary. High school, like if you guarantee, you're gonna do this, maybe you can quit high school. But if he does this, he'll when he's 16 to like 18 is like the prime years for like esports. So by the time he's 16, he'll have 2 years with no school to just play Fortnite all day. He should be at his prime. He shouldn't be like, I don't think he's gonna be bad
$1 million playing Fortnite.
by going to school.
Right now in 2026, Fortnite is back at the Esports World Cup with a $2.5 million Reload Elite series. Not to mention, Japan's gaming market alone generated over $24 billion in 2025.
That's not esports, that's just gaming,
So yeah,
I assume. Is that true?
Cup with a $2.5 million Reload Elite series. Not to mention, Japan's gaming market alone generated over
The gaming market. That's not esports, is it? Isn't that just like... That's just like games being sold. This kid isn't selling games, he's just playing Fortnite.
$4 billion in
2.5 million is like... It's just... That's the prize... Is that the prize pool or the grand prize? Because if that's the prize pool, you're not winning that much. I don't think you're winning... Like, I don't think 2.5 million is worth, like, throwing away your entire life. Even if you make that much a year, which... The Esports World Cup isn't yearly, is it?
2025. So yeah, obviously there's real money here, but here's what Taro and his parents might
Like,
not
that's a lot, but I don't think it's worth 18 hours a day playing Fortnite.
fully be
like-
considering. The average esports career lasts only 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Most pro gamers
4 to 5 years of throwing your life away doing nothing else for $2.5 million. That's like... If you're only making the $2.5 million once, that's like $500K a year. Which I feel like you can make that without throwing your entire life away.
retire by their mid-20s,
Still
which
doing
is really
other things.
surprising when you think about it. The burnout rate is actually absolutely brutal because these players are grinding
It's not just burnout, it's like your physical abilities just get worse.
12 to 14 hours a day, 6 days a week for years. That is not healthy. According to a
Yeah.
2020 study, only about 1 in 5
Fortnite is not that fun.
esports careers last longer than 2 years. That is it. Most players never make it big. They practice for years, sacrifice everything, and then nothing. So my thoughts are, what happens if none of this works out? Like, really think about this here.
Then the kid's life is ruined.
Let's say Taro grinds for the next 6 or 7 years and it just doesn't pan out. Now he's 19
Yeah.
or 20 years old with no high school diploma, no traditional education,
He doesn't even have a middle school diploma.
no work experience.
He's
and
cooked.
honestly, in my opinion, the worst part, probably underdeveloped social skills because
Yeah, he literally has nothing. The only thing he can do is play Fortnite. He doesn't even play other games. I assume he's only playing Fortnite because that's the only one he's competitive at. Maybe YouTube? Is he entertaining? Maybe he's entertaining for YouTube, but you gotta have good social skills for YouTube to be good, unless you're crazy cracked at Fortnite. But even that's not that fun to watch.
he spent his entire adolescence grinding Fortnite instead of, being a teenager. And in esports, even if you're really successful, this career is very short. So best case scenario, he's maybe, 25 when he retires, still young, sure.
Yeah.
But now he has to actually enter the real world for the first time
And
with
he has
zero
nothing.
preparation. Now, I guess you
Because that other kid went back to school. But if this kid doesn't go back to school in time, he's cooked.
You also have to think about the
He's gonna have to do like digital school, and then he's still gonna have underdeveloped social skills. He will have money for a while though. Maybe if he invests correctly, he can just live off that career, but I don't know if stocks are luck.
fact that Taro has wealthy, highly educated parents with resources and connections, so if this does fail, they might be able to probably figure something out. But for any normal
He
kid,
could probably live off his parents.
if they see this and think they can do the same, this would be catastrophic. Now, let me try to show the other side here, because there are some legitimate...
Yeah, all the kids watching, do not quit school for Fortnite. I don't think we can. Most of you guys are in the U.S. The U.S. they're like. U.S. is not like Japan. Like, if you're not going to school, like, maybe you can get away with it, but probably not. Like, I think some people do, like, homeschool, and their homeschool is, like, a lot more lax. Like, they don't really do anything. They pay off people to make it seem like they're being educated. I think that's what happened to Clix, the YouTuber Clix. But Clix is like a YouTuber. He had social skills. He had friends. This kid doesn't seem like he has friends. He just plays Fortnite. Clix is, like, good at Fortnite. But he still has social skills. Like, if Fortnite died, Clix could still be semi-successful.
arguments in Taro's favor. When you think about it, we don't criticize parents.
I
who
think
let
Clix is probably playing a are creators.
Kids pursue professional sports at young ages. Tennis prodigies, gymnasts, figure skaters. These kids often have really weird educational paths because their training demands are so intense, and nobody really
And it usually ruins their life. Like, chat, I saw this thing, and it was really sad. It was like a Nickelodeon kid, and now he's homeless.
Taro has legitimate, verifiable skill just like these athletes. He's ranked globally, he's signed to a real organization, and he has a YouTube following that could sustain him through content creation, even if the competitive stuff doesn't
But is his content gonna work?
work out. And his parents are far from idiots. They seem to be
Is his content entertaining, or is it just like, why is it entertaining? Is it entertaining because he's good? Because he could lose those skills. And, like, if he's not at the top anymore, if he's not at the top of competitive, then, like, no one's gonna watch him.
extremely
Like, because there's so many YouTubers that are in Unreal, in Fortnite. Like, you're not special if you're in Unreal.
smart and spent a year discussing this with his school before
Especially in
making the
YouTube.
decision. They've obviously thought about this more than the average I'm gonna drop out and stream kind of kid. And to be fair, according to ViewStats,
I'm not gonna drop out and stream chat. I'm not doing that.
this guy Taro's YouTube
Even
revenue
if I stream professionally, I probably won't. I'll stream as long as I can, but I'm not gonna drop out the stream. Like, cause there's so many hours in a day. School does not take that long. School is like a small percentage of the day. You can do other things and also do school.
in the past year isn't too bad. It's anything from $9,000 to $22,000, which is not terrible for a 12
ViewStats is terrible. ViewStats is not accurate at all.
year old if he can bring that number up as he gets older. So maybe this isn't actually as crazy
If he can bring that number up, but if he can't,
as it sounds. But then I remember that his dad bragged about his 7-year-old wetting himself during a 28-hour gaming session as evidence
he
of his
needs some better parents, bro.
talent. And I think, okay, maybe it is as crazy as it sounds.
If you're a parent, you should not let your kid drop out of school to play Fortnite, even if they're the best player in the world. Like, bro, if you're the best player in the world, then, like, the other players must be worse than you, and you can probably miss some hours of Fortnite to do school.
Honestly, at the end of the day, I genuinely don't know how to feel about something like this. Part of me wants to clown on it because
Well, he's 12 years old, and he wants to play Fortnite professionally. I think he should still do school.
I mean, come on. A 12-year-old dropping out of school to pursue Fortnite is objectively hilarious. But another part
Yeah.
of me recognizes that
it is pretty funny. I hope he's successful, because I don't want the kid's life to be ruined because he was too good at Fortnite. I feel like it's not the kid's fault. I mean, like, he's good at Fortnite, and his parents are gonna let him do this professionally. I just feel bad for him.
is changing. Esports is legitimate. Content creation is a real career path. The education system is a bit outdated. And maybe this kid and his extremely
I
educated
wouldn't call it a career path. Because, like, you do content creation, then what? Like, that's it. It's not really a path, it's just a thing.
parents know something
The
that
the path is just like the followers and then the money.
the rest of us don't. Or
Like
maybe
elevating
5
your
years we'll be
content.
making a Where Are They Now video about Taro, and it won't be pretty. We genuinely don't know.
I hope Taro's life does well, but I'm worried about him, chat.
You read that title.
And chat, I think I'm gonna end stream now. I'm gonna end stream. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.